In the quiet, picturesque town of Pine Hill, the murder of Jennifer Johnson sent shockwaves through the entire community. What once appeared to be a peaceful, close-knit suburban enclave was suddenly torn apart by a crime rooted in obsession, betrayal, and secrets hidden behind perfect facades. At the center of it all were two couples, whose lives became dangerously intertwined. Daniel and Linda Garner, and Mark and Jennifer Johnson. Daniel Garner was a respected architect, known for his charm, confidence, and seemingly perfect marriage. His wife, Linda, was a dedicated elementary school teacher, beloved by her students and admired by colleagues. They had been married for 10 years and lived in a beautiful home on Maple Street with a carefully tended garden Linda took pride in. Mark Johnson, a successful financial advisor, and his wife Jennifer, known for her striking beauty and magnetic personality, were the Garners' closest friends. The two couples shared dinners, vacations, and a friendship that appeared strong and trusting. But behind closed doors, they shared something far more dangerous. During a dinner party, fueled by wine and curiosity, the topic of open relationships surfaced. What began as a provocative conversation soon turned into a consensual arrangement between the couples. Boundaries were discussed. Rules were set. At first, it felt exciting, even harmless. What started as an occasional experiment slowly became a regular part of their lives. To the outside world, nothing seemed different, but beneath the surface, something had begun to shift. Daniel's interest in Jennifer grew stronger with time. What was once mutual participation slowly became fixation. Linda noticed a change almost immediately. Daniel lingered too long, found excuses to be near Jennifer, spoke about her constantly. At first, Linda tried to ignore it, hoping it was temporary, but it wasn't. Jennifer also began to feel uncomfortable. What once felt consensual and controlled started to feel intrusive. Daniel's attention became intense, his behavior increasingly personal. She shared her concerns with Mark, but he dismissed them, believing Daniel meant no harm. Jennifer felt isolated. The turning point came during a weekend trip. Daniel openly suggested a future with Jennifer, one that excluded their spouses. Jennifer was stunned. Linda overheard the conversation and realized the situation had spiraled beyond control. Soon after, Jennifer made a firm decision. The arrangement was over. Daniel did not accept this. He began appearing uninvited, at her workplace, at her classes, outside her home. Jennifer's discomfort turned into fear. She confronted Daniel, insisting he stop. Linda, torn between loyalty and reality, tried to intervene, but Daniel's obsession only deepened. One evening, while Mark was out of town, Daniel went to Jennifer's home. What followed was a confrontation fueled by desperation, rejection, and emotional collapse. Jennifer lost her life that night. Daniel fled. He returned home shaken and distraught. Linda immediately knew something was terribly wrong. In a moment driven by fear and misguided loyalty, she chose to protect her husband. Evidence was destroyed. An alibi was created. For a short time, it worked. But guilt has a way of surfacing. Daniel became paranoid and unstable, his behavior erratic. His drinking increased. Linda worked tirelessly to maintain appearances, but cracks began to show. Then new evidence emerged. Phone records, witness testimony, forensic findings. The truth could no longer be hidden. Detectives brought Daniel in again. This time, the pressure was overwhelming. He confessed, and in doing so, revealed Linda's role in covering up the crime. Linda, confronted with the evidence, finally admitted the truth. The trial captivated Pine Hill. Daniel Garner was sentenced to life in prison, without the possibility of parole. Linda Garner, charged as an accessory, received a reduced sentence due to cooperation. Mark Johnson was left to grieve the loss of his wife and rebuild a life forever changed. What began as secrecy masked as trust ended in tragedy, a reminder that obsession, once unchecked, can destroy everything in its path. If this story stayed with you, subscribe and turn on notifications. Our next video explores another case, where hidden lives led to devastating consequences.